Welcome everybody once again to WMMA. Now, as always, I'm your host, Chuck Stevenson. Guys, got some big news today coming out of Invicta. Finally, just a few days more than a month out from their next event, Invicta FC 20, going down in Kansas City on July 21st at the Scotch Rite Temple as always. Finally, they have released the full fight roster. I'll admit, Invicta tends to frustrate me a little bit waiting this long. But we're not going to go into that. Let's just go straight into these fights. Okay, starting off, there's no undercard or main card. You know, they're on Fight Fast, so they just go right into the fights. First fight, 105 pounds, atomweight division. We have Elise Anderson, 3-1, taking on Stephanie Alba, 3-2. Elise Anderson, her last time out, she faced off against Chino Van Hoos and lost a razor-thin split decision. A lot of people thought Anderson won that fight. A lot of people thought Van Hoos won that fight. So Elise Anderson's, looking to get back into the win column after that. Stephanie Alba, she's coming in 3-2. She is also coming off of two straight losses. First was a loss to Paulina Granados back in 2016 at Combate America 7, and then just back in January at Invicta 27, she lost to a unanimous decision to Ashley Cummins. No shame in losing to Ashley Cummins, way more experienced fighter. I'm not going to go into too many predictions. I'm going to go with Anderson on this one. I think she's going to come in really hungry after losing for the first time at her last Invicta appearance. Next up, we're going to 125 flyweight. We have Erin Blanchfield, 1-0, taking on Brittany Cloudy, making her pro debut. Now, I believe Erin Blanchfield, there was a lot of talk about her at the Eddie Bravo Invitational. She blew through the flyweight tournament there. She's coming off the lone fight of her career where she beat another debutante at CFFC 70 back in March. Brittany Cloudy, pro debut, but she's coming in with a 7-2 amateur record. She started amateur fighting in, March of 2016, and she put together 9 fights in a little over 2 years. So she's coming in. Yeah, it's her first pro fight, but that's a lot of fight experience behind you. No predictions on that one right now. Next up, we're going back down to atomweight division. We have Chino Van Hoos coming in 6-5 versus Alicia Zappatella, 3-0. Chino Van Hoos, she is 1-1 in Invicta. She's coming off a win her last time out there against Elise Anderson, previously mentioned. Whereas Alicia Zappatella, she trains, I believe she trains out of Scorpion Fight System, along with Amanda Bobby Cooper and a few other ladies there. Her last fight was back in February she won a split decision against Kenneth Sisson at WXC 71. I'm going to go with Van Hoos by experience, but Zappatella is a promising young prospect in this division, so it could go either way. Moving along up to, I think, just about everybody's favorite division when it comes to the women, strawweight. UFC veteran Heather Jo Clark coming in at 7-6, taking on Kimberly Novaes at 9-4. Now, both of these ladies are coming off of 2 straight losses. Heather Jo Clark's was to Karolina Kowalkiewicz and Alexa Grasso, respectively. Kimberly Novaes is coming off 2 straight losses, one to Shiri Kondo and Pancrase about a year ago, and the other is to Janessa Morandin, and both of their Invicta debuts back in it's about 6 months ago. So both of these ladies are looking to prove themselves in Invicta. Both are looking to rebound. So this is do or die for both of these fighters. Heather Clark, I know she's getting up there in age. She is 37. So this is definitely do or die for her. Novaes, a little bit younger. She's about 10 years younger, 27. So anyway, both of these two are going to be looking to get a big win. Heather Clark wants to, try to get back into the UFC before retirement calls, and Novaes wants to start making waves in the division. I'm going to go with I hate to pick against Clark. She just seems like such a cool chick, and like always positive, uplifting. But I think Novaes is going to win. I think her youth and youthful exuberance, we'll say, should get her by. Next up, we're going to flyweight. Miranda, the Maverick, coming in 3-0, coming in against Brogan Sanchez, coming in at 5-0. Maverick coming in, she has, 3 straight wins in Invicta. All 3 of her professional wins are Invicta. Brogan Sanchez has, just coming off her Invicta debut, she got a split decision against Sherry Muraski. I believe it was the last Invicta event, or the one before that. Before that, she had fought all of her fights in PXC. Interesting fight. I'm not going to make a prediction yet until I watch some more tape on these two. And then that brings us to the co-main event of the evening, the lone featherweight fight on the card. Felicia Spencer 4-0 versus Helen Kolesnik, who's 5-1. Felicia Spencer is coming off a win against Akila Al-Hamid, where she showed some amazing flexibility in bringing up knees over her shoulders to try to knee Al-Hamid in the head. Kolesnik coming off a less than impressive performance against Pam Sorensen. Before that, she had 5 straight finishes to her resume but it was against just very weak overall competition, mostly in China. So Kolesnik's going to look to improve. I'm going to go, I'll make a prediction on this one. I'm going to go with Felicia Spencer. Which brings us to the main event of the evening, the third atomweight fight on this card. The one everyone's going to be waiting for, to crown the Invicta atomweight champion, because that belt has been vacant for quite a while since Ayaka Hamasaki vacated it in her ill-fated strawweight bid. It's going to be Jin Yu Fry coming in at 6-3 versus Mina Grusander coming in at 6-1. This should be a very exciting fight. Both of these ladies are experienced. Yu Fry definitely has more experience fighting higher level opponents than Grusander does. Let's see, we're going to bring up Grusander's profile here. Most of Grusander's wins are against, even her last fight in Invicta, she was coming in at 5-1 and she'd fought an opponent who's 2-1. So Yu Fry definitely has the edge as far as fighting high level opponents. Grusander is coming in with a lot of momentum, though, coming off several wins, whereas Jin Yu Fry, her last time out was in Road FC, where she got knocked out by Sahi Ham in the first round. I did a video for that. Want to check that fight out? Go ahead. I did a review for it. Excellent fight. I'm going to give the slight edge to Jin Yu Fry here. I think it's going to come down to wrestling. They're both pretty tough wrestlers. But I'm going to give the edge to Yu Fry. She has more experience fighting higher level fighters. Most of her losses, you look at them and she's had some bad luck in her losses. The last loss wasn't really bad luck, but I'd say the fight against Hamasaki was definitely bad luck because she got that gash on her head that opened up, and that's why she lost that fight. So I'm going to go with Ufry in this one. Guys, let me know what you think about this event down below in the comments. Of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm actually going to try to attend this event. I might even try to apply for a press pass. So wish me luck on that. We'll see. Even if I don't get the press pass, I'm still going to try to attend the event and maybe try to arrange some interviews. And so you guys have a good night, and what are you waiting for? Subscribe to WMMA now, the fastest growing women's mixed martial arts platform on YouTube.